Oh boy, it's going to be a fun one. I hope you grabbed your friends. If not, you got a little time to grab them. We're going to be doing a watch party of Battle of the Network Stars Part 3. And I will have a teeny tiny little factoid studded story to tell you about why Battle of the Network Stars is what it is. And you may not already know, so let's see in chat if everybody knows. It is time to get the show started. And here we go.
Fair use, having fun, you know. Giving comments and reviews, and it's covered by fair use. Fair use, fair use, having fun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire.
Retro Rangers, Retro Rangers, Retro Rangers,
Oh yeah. Well, already the chat is hilarious and lively. A lovely thing to see here. And hey, it's not Retro Rangers if it's just Capt'n John. Oh no, we have to have Commander Joe. And here he is, folks. My good friend Joe Townsell is with us. Commander, how are you, sir?
Captain, I'm doing wonderfully. I assume when you talk about it's a lovely thing to see, you're not referring to me, but that's okay.
I'm always referring to you.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. And, you know, I have to say, if we've seen from other Battle of the Network stars, I won't just be grabbing other people. I'll be grabbing myself. I have to put it out there.
You like to be honest.
Like to be honest, but I need to come down off the mature audience vibe from last night. So I promise I'll get there.
Hey, speaking of last night, Diana J. Brody does point out you've upped your lighting game. Yes, he has, quite beautifully.
Thank you both.
And a big reason why is because yesterday was the debut of a brand new show here on the Weber Internet Thingy Network. What? Yeah. Uh-oh. Cutting in and out audio-wise. Uh-oh. That is not good.
You sound fine to me, sir.
Good. Okay. All right. It's usually on my end, but maybe... Atkinson says, I just figured that was Joe's afterglow from last night. It is. It certainly is. But what a successful show you had, Mr. Townsell. I couldn't be more proud. If we lived closer, you would have already gotten a dozen roses hand-delivered by me.
Well, thank you. There's one of them on the screen right now, as it so happens. And yes. John, I have to take a moment before we get going on Battle of the Network Stars just to say thank you again for the wonderful production and direction that you provided to make the show successful. I look forward to future installments. And as the graphic tells you, we'll have a new nightmare to darken your dreams roughly every month. I'll say it's going to share a time slot with Retro Trekkers, and you look forward to seeing an episode about once every 5 weeks or so.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. So that's going to be once a month. And oh my, how can I fix this? Okay. So DJB says it's getting a little choppy, right? Atkinson sees it. Raphael says he's running into some buffering. That could be me.
I wish I could help. I don't see anything from either of us.
Yeah. Okay, so Raphael says, I refreshed. Raphael, does it seem to have helped you at all? Because we know DJB's gonna check out and then check back in. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, so Diana says, quit, came back, and it's fixed. So that's good. Oh, good. And Raphael refreshed as well. It could just be that there is so much fear and horror still stuck in our buffers from Family Unit's big debut. And that was the debut of that story, wasn't it, Joe? Like, that hasn't been published anywhere yet. That debuted on the show from your upcoming collection.
That is exactly right, John. Yes, it is a brand new story, has yet to be published or read or performed anywhere until last night. It is a featured story in my upcoming collection, Horror Springs Eternal, and that is coming very soon. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's going to be January, February at the outside. You'll have the entire collection, and we just wanted to give you a little taste of it last night for the debut, the demented debut, that is, of Dread Time Stories.
Raphael says, next time do a do not eat disclaimer.
Good advice, Raphael.
Raphael, as ever, your feedback is gold to us. Hell, it's platinum, my friend. We love the feedback you all give us. And of course, the main feedback guy, and I wanted to tell him earlier, but I of course was way behind in my work, and so I interrupted myself as I was starting to say this. So let me bring him on screen, our special guest for the evening. Just one of the most wonderful guys you could ever know. We just absolutely love him. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know our good friend Barry the K Korbman?
Hey,
Barry, welcome back.
No, thank you guys for. I'm glad we have the.
Stop it! Stop it! No.
Oh yeah, so just messing with you.
You
son of a gun! You son of a. Yeah, Diana knows what I'm going for.
He's a meddling kid.
A crazy kid. I am so lucky. I was looking forward to this like all week. So this just starts my week off right, fellas. Fellas with a capital F. Love watching you guys.
Barry, I know I probably say this all the time. We've had you on for a great comedy clips collection. I think we've had you on for a couple of other themes, but we mostly love having you on for Battle of the Network Stars. And I don't know how you became the Battle of the Network Stars.
I don't know. I contribute nothing. But I have so much damn fun.
Barry, you contribute enthusiasm.
It is just, my guy Telly Savalas, my buddy Telly. One of these days, I'm going to get the big gold chains and the cigarettes out.
This is so funny. Meeting of the Weisenheimers Association.
Yes, exactly, Raphael.
Is adjourned. Is begun. It's begun. So glad we can all agree that Barry the K is the bee's knees. The K stands for knees.
The bee's knees.
There was a thing. Is everyone here already familiar with the term sweeps? This is a late 70s show that we're about to watch. So one of the late 70s phenomena was the idea of sweeps. Would anybody on the screen right now care to hazard an explanation of what sweeps?
Well, if I may, and I'm sure Barry can add to it.
Probably not.
Every November, February, May, we put our best programming, our most potentially popular programming on for Sweeps Week during those months. For the sole purpose of not just entertaining people, but for determining advertising dollars from that point forward.
Was it always November? It was like that right before the holiday, like that kind of mode.
November was a big one.
Okay.
July was a soft one. Like you would put up sporting events maybe in July and use the sporting events maybe. Well, let's see what's running in July. Not the NBA, right?
Maybe like barrel jumping was always popular.
Oh, the Olympics are always a big deal.
The barrel jumping from the Catskills live was always a treat for some of us.
But the big times that you would run into them were this is so funny. Because as Raphael pointed out, I watched these when they were originally broadcast. Old dude.
Wow,
Hey,
that's cool.
You're in good you're in very good company for that.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I did as well, and I'm sure I'm an older dude.
Yeah, basically, in order to buy advertising time on the big three networks, there would be network buyers, there would be ad buyers. Sometimes they were local ad buyers, and they would use the Nielsen ratings of the various channels and affiliates of networks to determine how much it would cost to put a commercial, say, on 60 Minutes or on All in the Family. The most popular shows on television, Monday Night Football. And so they would use their ratings to say, yeah, we're going to charge you more to run your commercial on this show, but it is justified by the ratings being so high. So sweeps, which would come up, as you pointed out, Barry, they would come up in November. Right. They would come up in February, and they would also come up in May. And these were times when the networks would cheat, and they would put things on that would just simply get great ratings. This is why in May on television shows, and it continues to this day, that they still put up, like if there's going to be a wedding on a show, it happens in May.
Not June, May.
Or if a baby is being born to one of the characters on the show, that would always happen in May. A lot of times the sort of violent stuff, the sort of like really surprising stuff might happen in November or February. And as far as July, Atkinson says, oh, that was fireworks dodging. That's what...
Safe and sane.
And
the necklines, yeah.
He also points out the necklines would plunge, and that is true. And you will find, I mean, I can't believe how thick I am. I was looking at the dates on Battle of the Network Stars. They would do one in November, and then they would do another one in May. Okay. And here we are on November 3rd for this one. The show we're going to be doing from 1977 took place on November 4th. So we're in sweeps week. We're in sweeps month, really. And that is why we're going to watch a lot of Suzanne Somers on this one.
Oh, right. But well, if that's sweeps, when was the Donnie and Marie show put on? That Dead air. That's the exact response I would expect. What is he talking about? Donnie and Marie? I don't think so. Yeah,
Donnie and Marie was that was a standard show every week. I can't imagine what they were putting on sweeps. I'm sorry. Please, somebody continue. I need to suddenly use my brain for typing because I didn't get the video ready.
Well, I can say this is I'm going to hazard a guess. I could be totally wrong, Barry, but I'm going to guess that Donnie and Marie had on the Brady Bunch cast for a sweeps week presentation.
There you go.
Because, of course, that grew into the wonderful entertainment that we now know as the Brady Bunch Variety Hour.
That's why he's Commander Joe. That's why, because he's Commander, he commands the respect of people like me who have no clue whatsoever.
If I'm right.
You are. You got to be.
Do you know? Do you know he was Lieutenant Commander Joe? And because he's so valuable, he became Commander Joe.
I was promoted much to my honor and thrill. Yes.
All right. I can tell you right now that my ad blocker is at its absolute worst. So we're gonna have to jump through a lot of ad hoops. Please
it's okay.
Do not buy anything.
We can use some information. We can use the information.
Okay.
We need to be the three monkeys, John, when the ads come out, you do this, I'll do this, Barry, you do this.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh my God. Adrienne Barbeau. Adrienne Barbeau is all over this one, but once again, you're going to get sick of me saying it. To me, I love Linda Carter. Don't get me wrong, but Adrienne Barbeau is my Wonder Woman.
Well, That's your prerogative, John. I got to give it to Linda on this end, and I will tell you though, if I have the right, but if I guess the episode right, I think I have. There will be one woman in here which you will know by my reaction is my all-time favorite.
Oh, I already know, but I'm not going to say. So
I
Barry,
have a feeling too. Yeah, I know Joe a little less than you do, but I think I know.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, if you've seen a few Retro Rangers, there are some people on this show who are really going to twang Tounsel's twanger, if you will.
Wow.
My internet thing.
Let's see. Let's. I'm wondering, should we go right to it? Let's go right to it.
Let's go back to the way back time machine.
It occurs to me that, and of course, this is the way it should be, but I'm so glad that it's Weber Internet Thingy and there's no Townsville Internet Thingy because the acronym is just not acceptable.
Oh, are you kidding? I have 136 subscribers. If it was the Townsville Internet Thingy, that would be a much larger subscribership.
You think so? Well, thankfully, we'll never know.
I know so, sir. All right, here we go.
All right. Episode
3. I love this. Love those graphics.
Oh boy. And of course, I just want to give credit here. I didn't do it. I should do it. Okay, Admission and 15 Adventures is the people who put this up. I always like to mention that because this is one of the worst voiceovers I've ever heard. So, please enjoy this terrible voiceover. Here we go.
Welcome to Admissions and 15 Adventures.
Oh, she sounds so bored.
This adventure.
He's so bored.
We love you.
In the fiercely competitive world of American industry, one conflict stands alone. The battle of the three television networks.
Are really the story.
Headlines reveal that the ratings war has reached an unprecedented level. The alternative now is combat.
Okay.
It will be settled on the battlefield. The networks must alert their captains. The forces must be readied. It is time for the call to arms.
Gabe Kaplan.
I never thought it would come to this.
It's the actual guys that run the network. Holy cow.
Wow.
Who's this, Barnaby Jones? Well, I don't think so. Me too, Diane.
Oh,
that phone.
Jimmy Walker, Captain, CBS.
Walker?
Jimmy J.J. Walker.
J.J. Walker.
It's time for action. Put out the call. Yes, sir.
Captain Jimmy J.J. Walker, everybody.
I'm going to guess we don't hear Dynamite since that's the IP of another network.
Time to get on the case and mobilize the troops. Let's move it.
Captain Walker checks his personnel on the Starscope.
Adrienne Barbeau.
Wow.
The femme fatale for Maude. Valerie Bertinelli of One Day at a Time. Kevin Dobson, Crocker from Kojak, a real tough dude.
Did he say
Jamie
Crocker?
Farr, Corporal Klinger from
Crocker.
MASH, a very tricky
Not
cat.
Cracker.
James
Cracker.
McGrath, the McGarrett's sidekick from Hawaii 5-0.
Dano.
This dude knows the ropes. Loretta Swit, oh hot lips from MASH. She'll come through when the going gets tough. Lyle Wagner from the New Adventures of Wonder Woman, a veritable god. And my alternates,
That's kinda creepy.
Karen Kay of The Betty White Show. Sly, wicked, and sensuous.
I do like Karen
Jimmy
Kay.
McNichol, young Jack from the Fitzpatricks.
My
Must
tutor.
be raring to go. There's no doubt in my mind, CBS is going to be looking real fine.
He didn't say Dynamite. He must be saving it.
Captain of
I don't think he
NBC,
can.
Dan Haggerty.
CBS will sue. Dan Haggerty again.
Yes, sir. Still wearing that top.
Mobilize our personnel and move on Pepperdine.
You can count on me, sir. We'll be there.
Wait a minute. That guy
Move
must
on,
be listening to
Pepperdine.
you.
He has the phone. Yeah, brilliant.
Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. The Grizzly Adams had a phone this whole time. Oh no.
Robert Conrad,
Oh, there you go.
Oh, but he's not the captain now.
He's not the captain. Can we talk about this demotion at some point?
And Stu knows exactly what to do. Patrick Duffy, man from Atlantis, no ordinary guy. Peter Isaacson, Seaman Pruitt from CPO Sharkey, a surefire new.
They run like 5 episodes.
Donna Mills, TV special season. She is beautiful.
That's right.
Michelle Phillips from the TV novel.
There's another one because she was on Knots Landing, right?
She'll shake.
Oh yeah.
And Larry Wilcott. He
Larry
plays
Wilcott.
Jonathan Baker in Chips. He's a real go-for-it guy. And my alternates, Lance Kerwin from James at 15, young and determined. And Belinda Montgomery and Man from Atlantis. She is fine.
She is fine.
She is fine.
She is
Why are
okay.
you laughing?
Win for NBC at Pepperdine.
And Henry can't believe he's doing this.
Gabe Gappin, the captain of 87.
Yay, Gabe.
I understand.
Fortunately, he's an inveterate gambling addict.
Yes,
I know where to
Well, you
find
can
him.
count on me, sir.
The only returning captain.
Dan Henry was captain, wasn't he? No, maybe not. Maybe he was promoted this episode.
Okay, this is the guy
Yes.
Rerun?
Rerun on What's Happening
That's
series.
right, Barry,
He's gonna be
baby.
tough.
Is this gonna be for competitive eating?
Billy Crystal, he's Jody Dallas from Soap. He's gonna be a surprise. Aha, Chris DeRose, boy chick on the San Pedro Beach Bums. He's a former wrestler. I know I can count
Oh,
on him.
well, you guys know him, man.
Cheryl Ladd, Chris
Cheryl
DeRose,
Ladd.
the newest of
Cheryl.
Charlie's Angels. They tell me she can do anything.
Yep.
Penny Marshall,
When it comes to Penny.
reliable, a proven veteran.
Reliable.
Christy McNichol, buddy and family.
Oh,
What an
siblings in
athlete.
this one.
Another veteran. Here's Parker Stevenson, Frank Hardy, one of the Hardy boys.
The dark horse.
All-around athlete. He's going to be a strong newcomer.
The 30-year-old Hardy boy.
My alternates. Victor French. He's Chief Roy in Carter Country. Tough.
He's Mr. Edwards.
Suzanne Somers, Chrissy
Ah.
Snow in Three's Company. Sharp and competitive.
Sharp and competitive.
And they're going to be fired in about a year.
CBC team can take on anybody. Anybody.
Oh, wow.
I like all the earth tones in that image. Only hint of blue is the book.
Man, that was kind of
seriously,
intense.
So the battle lines are drawn. The network captains.
Wait till we see the shot of the crowd. I love seeing that.
Combat right there.
See, John knows.
Mr. Edwards. There you go, John.
Good night, Mr. Edwards.
Good night, Mr. Walters. Yeah.
Did I get it wrong? Is it Walters?
Good night, Mr. Walters. Yeah. Oh, the stretching. Okay, here you go, John.
Okay, slow-mo calisthenics with the girls.
Cheryl Ladd doing a cartwheel.
These cartwheels are warm-ups. Yes. Oh, here we go.
A little beefcake for the girls in the audience.
That guy's amazing.
9 events in all, and the spirit.
Oh my God.
Epitomized, perhaps best of all, by the most
Who's that, John?
competitor of all.
Adrienne Barbeau.
Of course.
There are 30 of the greatest network stars in television. Drawn
Good
together
lineup.
for the
Missing
Oh,
Linda Carter,
right.
but that's okay.
network stars.
We got Lau Wagner.
Oh, Lyle Wagner, folks. There's a lot of Lyle Wagner to go around, and that's a good thing.
Here comes my favorite establishment shot.
Festive, but it is
40 people.
I wanna drop this little piece of trivia right up front. Before they saw Adam West, Batman in 1966 was going to be Lyle Wagner.
Oh, that could have worked.
Really? There's Telly. There's my buddy.
But he aged in that process.
Then he could have been Batman to Linda Carter's Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Cosell is actually saying that Telly Savalas aged out of competing.
I stand here in amazement. That fluidity, that lucidity.
I think he's actually 40 in this image.
He might be.
Oh, that's it.
He's too old. He's 40. Everybody watching the show right now is like, oh, to be 40 again.
Yeah, exactly.
Meanwhile, I have a new realistic gray toupee.
Feeding a criminal
The lung capacity of a 60-year-old, but
you just need to
don't buy it. Don't buy it.
Nope.
There we go.
Self-defense. There we go.
Bowling.
Bowling.
I still want to know what Fred Berry's going to do. It's like some of that dance he does on What's Happening.
Let me tell you, Fred Berry is going to let you know.
Okay.
I sat through the crash test on this. Fred Berry was all over it.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
Oh, yeah. A gentle person's agreement, everyone. We will know this person as Caitlin because we don't use dead names here on the show.
Well, that is obviously her preference, and we will respect that.
Yes.
The other figure working with us today, the impeccable golfer of the past PGA champion, diminutive, colorful, got a subtle, low-stated kind of humor. A flair about the man, Telly.
Diminutive.
What was that little tickle on the
It
chin?
is like a festival, but really, I'm surprised. I've watched the other two shows. I didn't know that they really competed so hard. They really get hot when they lose.
Of course they get hot when they lose, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The voiceover, Joe. Of course they get hot.
When they lose, when they win, when they do nothing at all.
They just, the cheerleaders too. Okay.
Drinking game. Everyone take a drink whenever you see Robert Conrad wearing a shirt.
I think we're going to be sober, aren't we?
You're going to be sober the whole night.
Leading off for ABC,
Poor Suzanne.
Somers of Three's Company.
We're looking for ratings, folks. Get Suzanne Somers in a blue bathing suit.
We'll have her in the Thigh Master competition later in the episode.
Thigh Master.
Oh my God.
It's Bobby Ewing.
Boy, these openers are strong.
They're getting all the in shape folks. Mr. Edwards going to swim?
Oh, hell yeah.
Victor French stepping up.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold the phone. We got to see this.
And equally busty, Adrienne Barbeau.
Is she wearing a bikini?
No,
that was just two-tone.
Joe, she's wearing a three-piece.
A three?
Kind of needs to.
Third for ABC will be Emmy Award winner, what a little athlete, Christy McNicola family. And here's a good all-around athlete. CBS
Kojak, later Knots Landing.
Kojak.
Kevin Dobson.
And
Oh, drink. He's wearing a shirt.
she is back.
Okay.
Robert Conrad, not
Well, he's wearing a towel, so he can have a little drink.
Well, I was talking about the promotional still there.
You know he was just picking a fight with someone right before that cutaway, you know?
John makes an excellent point. Not really fair. I'm mad for Atlantis in this.
Valerie Bertinelli for
Little Valerie.
Cute little Barbara.
lovely Michelle.
This is it.
NBC.
When I say hamina, I mean hamina.
Yeah. Oop. I'm so excited to knock my microphone. There we go.
BC. He'll have to swim 2 laps. The others
What?
only swim 1.
What? He has to do more?
Yeah, why does he have to do more?
He's the anchor. He's the final guy.
Well,
that should be Patrick Duffy. He's the man from Atlantis.
From the Fitzpatricks. And the captain of the NBC team, Ken Hagen.
Oh, that wasn't Valerie, was it? Wasn't that what's her name? Mackenzie Phillips?
Michelle Phillips for
Oh,
sure.
Michelle Phillips, yeah.
Oh wait, what was the other girl? Mackenzie.
Mackenzie
Yeah,
Phillips.
Mackenzie Phillips was her sister.
Ready for the
Oh yeah, come on.
Oh, I still do.
Lyle Wagner and
To this
Lane
very day.
Pat Duffy and Lane
Even when she was hot in Cleveland, she was hot in Cleveland.
Oh, she was.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Who are we rooting for, guys? I'm going for rooting for Suzanne.
I'm rooting for Suzanne, but I know Lyle Wagner's gonna just eat
Yeah.
everybody alive.
Well, actually,
He's
Suzanne's
Batman.
kind of trailing, isn't she?
I hate to say it, Joe, but I lost too much money the last time we did this, so
Oh,
in the middle lane. On the
I can't afford to bet this one.
for NBC, trailing the field, but making up swimming space.
Dinah makes a good point. She did go on to marry Eddie Van Halen.
ABC.
That's right.
Yeah.
The legend lives on.
What was the name of the handyman?
Schneider.
We don't see him on one of these. We gotta get Schneider.
No.
No, but you know who you will see tonight? I'm gonna give it away right now.
Oh.
Jamie Farr.
Oh, you didn't. They mentioned him earlier.
Jamie Farr. He's gonna be all over it.
But you Walker
Michelle-
called him a cracker at the beginning. I'm sure he didn't mean it that way.
CBS comes into the final 2 laps, and off goes young Jimmy McNichol.
Okay, Jimmy McNichol.
Parker Stevenson.
Parker Stevenson.
Not Jimmy McNichol, but Jimmy McNichol.
Trailing behind is Dan Haggerty. Can he catch up?
Nah, his beard's going to weigh him down.
It's more drag.
That damn absorbent beard.
I think Schneider had already aged out of this competition like Telly Savalas.
14-year-old Jimmy McNichol. Oh, missed it by that much.
Trailing the field, injured before the competition.
Don't really call you Maxwell Smart for that remark.
50 miles an hour. Big Dan Haggerty. Now let's look at it.
Big Dan Haggerty.
Parker Stevenson once again. Let's
Big Dan Haggerty. Hot Suzanne
Somers. Jimmy McNichol and wins by a solid length and a half for ABC.
Jimmy McNichol's a child.
Hey, congratulations. Fine rendition of the final 2 laps. You were never so good. The year. No, I was. What is it?
What the Hardy Boys like 12 years old?
What program are you on, man? What program are you on? I don't want to make sure they have no ringers in here.
Got no pools in Harlem.
JJ who's basically like, hey, I've never seen Hardy Boys, so I don't know what you're doing here.
It was great. You came from way back to do it. You was pulling away at the end.
Well, I was right when I went in.
You know, no disrespect to Jimmy Walker, but they could have left him at home and brought in Bernadette Stannis instead, as far as I'm concerned.
I've never been in.
Go back. They need you for old Nassau. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Of course, they're putting up these like college graduates like Parker Stevenson.
Of course, Parker Stevenson is singing.
He was married to someone famous, wasn't he? I don't remember who.
He went to Princeton.
Wasn't he married to Victoria?
Wow.
Was he?
No, or Kate Jackson, maybe.
He's down here. He was a Princeton kid.
He was the younger guy in that whatever that marriage was. I know that.
Princeton, Richard Park, class of 75. Pictures here of
You know, I do have to say, there's a little less ba-boom on this show. Thanks, CBS.
The Hardy Boys playing Frank Hardy. Suzanne Somers was on
TJB. That's right.
John, this part was made just for you, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sure she appreciates that.
Yeah, exactly. Let's share the weight.
Right.
Kirstie Alley's I was trying to think of. Thank you.
Well done, everyone. Well done.
Her favorite color is peach, and she is a peach.
She's peachy.
Oh, wow.
Television. Let's meet her up close, personal.
Oh, a featurette.
Up close and personal. She's literally just waking up in front of this camera crew in her bedroom.
About 6, sometimes a little before. And
wakey, eggs and bacon.
You're welcome, foot freaks. Sorry, I don't mean to kink shame. Sorry.
But I had a problem of gaining 20 pounds a year ago, and my vanity took over.
Suzanne, you were never fat. You just got a little bit plump.
Joe, it was a whole 20 pounds. Let's not, let's not
20 pounds on that.
I jam so much into it.
I hope you guys can think of something to say, because I'm literally speechless watching this.
Try to fit as much as I can possibly.
I can't imagine why, John. I will remind everybody that Suzanne Somers made pretty much her debut in American Graffiti as the girl in the white T-bird.
That's a very good point.
And of course, Three's Company is her main claim to fame, but she went on to She's the Sheriff. And of course, she co-starred later with Patrick Duffy in Step by Step.
And lots of whipped cream and sour cream on my potatoes and things. That I have a weakness. One of my favorite things to do.
Oh, so Suzanne likes her potato loaded.
Oh, you're a pinup girl now. Teenagers all over this country. You're aware of that.
Well, it's interesting. I didn't realize.
You're no teenager, Suzanne.
Vancouver, I got mobbed by
Here's what
teenagers.
Cosell telling her.
I love the fact that Joe just said he kind of like was talking over what her favorite things were. And I caught myself like, what? Damn it!
I was raised that you will grow up, get married, and live happily ever after. That's not necessarily the.
Well, unfortunately, Barry, she's no longer around to send the care package to.
You know, years ago, I worked with Denise Austin, and she used to sign off. Keep it hard, Barry. She would like write emails and stuff.
Oh,
yeah. She's funny to work with.
I think his friends all say, hey,
Barry says, I will. I'm going to be watching Battle of the Network Stars later.
I will. Keep it hard, Barry. Thanks, Denise.
Thankfully, we have the beautiful sirens of the 70s to help you do that. All right, there's our first expensive animation of the night.
$210.
Gives new meaning to the term limited animation.
Oh, Fred Barry's. Oh, there we go.
Oh, Fred's.
He's in this
here. He's having trouble getting up. But...
He can't get out of the water pit. Yeah.
I should make fun of Fred. He's no longer with us either.
Fred Barry was in the dance crew, the Lockers. Oh,
yeah.
Let me get rid of that.
Oh, ignore this.
Ignore it. Don't buy anything.
I want to know what poison is. The obstacle course.
Yeah, the Lockers appeared on one episode of What's Happening as a kind of an asshole group.
You know? I remember that. They were like the mean dance crew.
Yeah.
Featuring Tony Basil, if anyone remembers.
Tony Basil?
Really?
Of course you remember her. Oh, I'm a big Karen K fan too, by the way.
Oh, what's Karen K from, Joe?
The great movie, My Tutor, great 80s sex comedy.
Oh my God, love her.
Yeah,
love her.
And she was on a short-lived NBC sitcom called It's Your Move with Jason Bateman.
Oh, was she?
Hey, Joe.
Yes.
Can I make something random up? Is that okay?
Of course.
She was an extra in The Other Side of the Mountain.
That I did not know.
Was that convincing enough?
The Other Side of the Mountain.
Does that sound? It
sounds legit. Although I remember more from The Other Side of the Mountains, the sequel. It's only. I think it's only through Battle of the Network Stars shows that I can be blatantly sexist. I'm sorry.
Right?
My tutor.
Yes, John, you remember.
That's right. That's really funny.
Hey, yo, Fred's doing okay. He got over the monkey bar.
Diana said she's buying it. Oh, wow.
Come on, you can do a rerun.
Fred's throwing in a game, man. Throwing the game.
There we go. I couldn't do this stuff at any point in my life.
That dude's a dancer. He's not clumsy.
Oh, he didn't even attempt the rope.
I see. He's just there to show everyone how it's done.
Oh, it's a demonstration.
Okay. Got it.
Nice bump, as we used to say in wrestling. Nice bump, Fred Barry. He's gonna Fred Barry the competition. He slipped down that hole like Trump on a microphone.
How come Shirley was never on this show?
Cindy Williams had better things to do, sir.
Oh, okay.
Linda Montgomery, a real dark horse in the hottie competition, but I'm telling you, she could get it.
Oh, she's a contender, absolutely. Notable later in as the mom in Doogie Howser, as we recall.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh, we watched that last time. Did we see that last time on our previous one?
Oh, now we have some
funny.
Now we have some flashback footage to use. That's great.
Yeah.
James Seymour from behind in a sweatsuit. I like it. Big fan.
That way, if there aren't enough, cute ladies, and they can show old episodes.
Oh, I see. She helped them win that.
Right.
We're about ready for the start. Penny Marshall and Neil Lane, Belinda
Montgomery wearing the Junkos over in the corner.
You know, I wouldn't go so far as to say that Penny Marshall was not bad.
Penny Marshall had athleticism. She definitely did.
Well, I mean, she was attractive and, you know, funny. That's a good combo. Dan agrees.
She was mean to my wife on a commercial shoot once, so I don't.
Oh, well then.
Right into the arms of
Victor French, I think.
Victor French.
Looked like Victor French to me.
Could be. It sure as hell wasn't Rob Reiner.
They had one where they were both team captains, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he wasn't above it.
She fell off the monkey bars and she tried to get back on again, try to save those penalty points, but it didn't work. And she did the smartest thing. She just started to head on and go to the wall.
Yeah, take the penalty.
Take the penalty. Use the points. Michelle Phillips in a class by herself. Oh, hang it up, Phillips.
You know what, John? I got to say, I mean, you and I both have great taste.
I love me Adrienne Barbeau in every possible way. I respect her, I admire her, and I am hot for her all at the same time.
Well, that's great. That's a healthy combination.
I'm
But it doesn't hurt to see her on an episode of Maude where she's shaking her thing on a July 4th episode.
Am I the only one watching this damn race?
Well, I'm watching the part of the screen like kind of in the middle.
Michelle Phillips, whose legs are basically the height of the Prudential Tower.
Oh, but don't worry, Conrad's right there.
Oh, everybody
right
drink.
There.
He's got a shirt on.
Oh.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh, it's horrible.
The agony of defeat.
I'm amazed at the number of future Knots Landing stars we have on this episode.
A lot.
Michelle Phillips, Donna Mills, Patrick Duffy, sort of. He's Dallas. Kevin Dobson.
But actually, it's her left foot that she injures as she tries.
Oh, no.
Here. She puts her left foot down on the ground. She twists that ankle.
Yeah, you can't hit that too fast.
Oh, now she puts all her weight on that left ankle to try to get out of there.
And there's her leg right there. And there's my leg.
DJ Pete, I'm so happy.
I can always count on Diana to say what I'm thinking.
Leave it to Brody.
That sounds like a great show idea, John.
That is a TV show.
Actually, in the workouts, he did it in 20 seconds. His opponent,
Larry Wilcox, at this point, has just debuted on Chips. He's brand new to
first year Chips was on.
Billy,
Where's Punch?
They're calling him around there because he's supposed to be awfully fast.
Probably had too much of a punch to compete.
They're not paying Eric Estrada money.
Oh, wow.
But he's making up time, though. Oh,
I mean, we're on his throat, Howard. Come on.
Oh, wow.
Here's the thing about Billy Crystal. Billy Crystal is Avis. He's number 2, and he tries harder.
That's right.
No quit. No quitting this young man from Long Island.
Oh, man, I bet that's smarts right now.
Billy, are you badly hurt?
Yeah, I hurt my pride severely on those ropes.
Nothing else, though.
No, I'll be fine.
Look at this.
Just my testicles, Howard. That's all.
Boing. Damn.
Oh,
Christo, $10,000.
dang, I almost got it twice.
Real proof of what greed can do. Are you ready, Howard?
I'm ready. Billy Crystal, whose collapse may cost ABC heavily in this event.
Oh, no.
All right, don't make him feel bad.
Gee, I wonder if Patrick Duffy is a good athlete. Fortunately, they put him up against Batman.
Batman, whose secret identity is Steve Trevor.
That's right.
He's from Kirkwood High in Missouri.
Really?
Going on 50? What's that mean?
close and personal. Famed for his many.
He's probably pissed. He's probably actually like 47 or something.
People remember him as he was right there.
That's true, Raphael. We could have had Billy do his impression to Howard.
In the variety of portraits, there he's himself. Big, tall, handsome. And there,
I think Howard has a little crush on Lyle Wagner.
I do not blame Howard. And of course, Lyle was on Carol Burnett's show, so
He sure was.
comedy royalty.
Did Harvey Korman replace him, or were they on at the same time?
No, I think they were on at the same time.
Okay.
I'll tell you something, Howard. Selling encyclopedias is probably the best acting training I ever had in my life. You got to be one heck of an actor to do that.
Well, especially now. Try selling him now.
You gotta be one heck of an actor to do that.
Well, he's from the Show Me State, and he showed a few things, so there you go. Pat Duffy taking a length on Lyle Wagner.
Well, I'm a Patrick Duffy fan because I love Dallas.
How about that leap? He
That was
left
a,
the
that was a
top of the rope
smooth
ladder.
transition there.
That is crazy. That is crazy. Look at Duffy. Oh my God. He took all the tape.
Man, Duffy wasn't going on 50. It's obvious.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Same time. Okay, that's
Thanks
cool.
for confirming, Diana.
Oh my God, that's right. No, Raphael's telling like one of the greatest stories in Hollywood.
Studios.
Lyle Wagner.
Yeah.
Have we talked about this on the show? I feel like maybe we have. Lyle Wagner took over one of the companies that was providing the little wagons of tiny dressing rooms and bathrooms that are on every set. And you have to rent them from Star Wagons. And that was Lyle's company. The guy made a fortune.
Run. Congratulations. To
Wow.
He had the name for it.
Didn't look that good in practice.
Lyle Wagner, less than 2 seconds behind the brilliant time of Patrick Duffy, but he should have won because he's older. He's almost 50 years old. Now, come on, you.
All right, Telly.
That's
All right,
was
Telly.
tossing the raise. He was sad.
The middle bar and the last
He was
bar.
rattled by that
I've seen
comment.
anybody go through it. Howard, why don't you tell us some more about Pat Duffy?
Let's take a look at the.
He's half
Patrick
his
Duffy of
age.
97.
At one point in his life, discouraged, he got his wife to lead him into Buddhism.
Now, instead of
as his
saying married with
religion.
a bunch of dots, how about just single?
Man from Atlantis. How did that come about?
Man from Atlantis is an interesting show in that it began about 2 years ago with a friend of mine saying, "What would happen?"
Herb, are we keeping you awake?
And it looked like it was dead, but it had green eyes and webbed hands, and you later found out it came from Atlantis. And I said, that's an interesting idea. We then took it to NBC.
It wouldn't work on the Star Trek that I used to work on, but it's all right for this.
And so on. It ended up about
5 hours
9
with
months
those
later
webbings
with a
on.
television pilot. We found out, dealing with the research, that below about 3,500 feet in the ocean, no one knows what's under there. And since at times it goes down to maybe 36,000 feet, we decided we would treat underwater
You got that right,
as
Raphael.
outer space. Where
All
we
the
can
all
go
the isms
aboard
we
the
love.
ship and our crew, and we can explore inner space, explore the deep ocean.
We all know how that turned out. Oh my God, the futuristic music. I got to turn it down.
Oh, what for, John? Getting into it here.
Well,
Patrick is on camera. We want people to say he's human, but there's something different about him. His eyes are a little
right now he looks like my husky.
wet because he's an alien, and we're
There they are.
working on that basis. That people
Oh, is he an
see that
alien? I
isn't
thought he was
one
just
of
like
us.
a
He was one of us. He's not.
Atlantis guy.
In order for people to enjoy a concept,
His real superpower is being able to put in those contact lenses because, man, those things are bulky and
Oh,
painful.
I can't do it. I never could.
John, did you have to do that for anything?
When I was working off a teleprompter, I had to start wearing contacts, and it was hell. I'm just not the kind of person who can do it.
Yeah.
I have trouble putting drops in my eyes.
to other lands with it.
I eventually got them to just put the camera closer to me.
The Mark Harris character exists.
But you got to be really nice to get them to change things like that.
We hope
Well,
Be a
you're
good
the
guy to
man for
work
the
with.
job, John.
We're ready for the finals in the obstacle course. It'll be NBC against CBS. The leading team thus far, Pat Duffy
there's
and
the Goodyear
Michelle
blimp.
Phillips. Michelle, a question.
Man, that
Or is that the
blimp is
Goodrich blimp?
really moving.
Yeah,
I didn't
Goodrich
realize blimps could be that fast. Oh, don't buy anything. Don't buy it.
No, I mean, 1, 2. Action. How? What do I do? Oh, damn it. Didn't get the phone number.
John can send you a link to the full episode later, Barry.
Michelle Phillips.
You're welcome, foot freaks.
Condition with his teammates.
Chris Haggerty's got a big old blonde son. Of course he does.
Beard looks almost fake, doesn't it?
It's Velcro.
That was a little glue on.
It's Velcroed on. Yeah.
We need to slow this down.
Exactly. Exactly. Quick, get on that.
Oh man, I don't want to see Michelle injure herself over and over again.
Thank you, Telly, for the wonderful voiceover.
That's a good question, actually.
It does get that clip did give John an opportunity to see Adrienne again, however.
Take your hand off her, Howie.
Seriously.
Oh, they had to wrap her ankle.
I like the shoes. I like the sneakers he has.
Yeah, why is he wearing bowling shoes?
Later we'll be doing bowling. No, don't dare walk away from me.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see how much she weighs, how old she is. 30, 105. Okay, so she's lighter than Suzanne.
Weights? We're putting up weights? Come on.
Yeah, Suzanne weighs 110. Thank God she lost that 20 pounds she put on.
Oh my God. No, thank you, Thigh Master.
Here's my hand putting around another person.
Oh, she was in the
Lawrence and Arabia adaptation?
The movie about Nereida. Nereida did a movie about the great lover of the screen.
Who, Rudolph Valentino?
Yes.
Broke up when it was time to stop singing together and living together. That's what the sound really called for. Was that kind of
She's one of those people who, as she got more famous, she got quieter.
Yeah.
We wanted to stay home.
I did enjoy her on Knots Landing. She was good on that show.
Yeah.
Now, was she Mackenzie's mother or aunt or what? I get the family relations mixed up.
Oh, that's a good question.
Audience, if you would.
Stepmother, I think.
John, my left shoulder weighs more.
Seriously, so far you could put them both together, and they could invite a friend, and I would still weigh more.
Mackenzie's mother. Okay.
Okay. Thanks for the clarification. I knew it had to be one of those.
So someone get her an ice pop or something. She's just way too light. Get her creamsicle.
I'm sure the sugar will help her with the energy she'll need.
I'm so glad you're here to do the impression, John. I can't do them as much as I would love to.
You know, I'm only doing it because I haven't thought about it to go, yeah, you're probably not good at that. You probably shouldn't do it.
Oh, no. You keep it up.
And I do believe Billy Crystal at some point will pull it out. I know he'll pull out another imitation that will make Cosell laugh.
Oh, Joe, here's your other girl, Valerie Bertinelli.
Oh, yes. Well, we do like Valerie.
I know you do.
And you know what? At this time, I mean, I was her age, so it's not like terribly inappropriate for me to like her now. You know,
you could call her and you could say, "Let's go for pizza."
Just don't go out with that Eddie Van Halen. It's just gonna be nothing easy for you.
I'm Joe Townsend. I'm an author.
The only thing she would miss out with me is you wouldn't have an opportunity to name a son Wolfgang. You know. Well, I got to hand it to Michelle. She won solidly with an injured ankle.
Everybody, get your hands off her. What the hell? Who's that guy?
Oh, that's a guy from CPO Sharky.
All right, just
John sitcom that ran for 5 weeks.
Stop touching her.
He was like,
oh, here he comes in. Here he comes in again. Hands all over.
Oh yeah. Everybody wants a piece of Michelle Phillips.
But get out of my way. It's my turn.
Oh, right. I remember reading about that, John.
I actually saw
About
that
eating
clip
food,
recently,
yeah.
John. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Get your mitts off me, you
seriously.
Grizzly Adams.
Yeah, those big hairy mitts. Yeah, just look at the dude.
Give her a taser for God's sake.
Congratulations, Michelle. Oh yes. Oh.
Conrad's like, I can find a broad anywhere. I just admire her.
I was wondering where Jimmy Walker was.
Jimmy Walker, team captain 1977 CBS, holding zone, but just doing it. Jimmy McNichol.
What is this, like McNichol, Donnie, and Marie? What's that?
That's like the Price is Right set.
Do you remember when Chrissy McNichol, and I didn't know Jimmy did it too, but they used to go on the Mike Douglas show and Chrissy McNichol would just dance. And
Really?
she was great. Yeah.
Is that what we're seeing now, Mike Douglas?
Yes, this is from the Mike Douglas show. If I'm not, if I'm
Really?
not,
It probably is. Oh, but here he's Jim McNichol. That's you gotta be serious here.
Woo! Nice work under the net, boys.
Oh, wait a minute. It's neck and neck.
Brody, that tracks. Totally tracks.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, no. Young McNichol.
Now, it is
Already behind Patrick.
as
Duffy.
famous as she was in Family. I liked her more in Empty Nest, actually.
Ah. We're gonna see an up close and personal with Chrissy at some point. I gotta turn this up. We want to hear this.
On your balance, the way you come through there, the way you go at the rope.
Fish out of here!
What's the matter? You bitter?
Not bitter at all!
Sour
Not
grapes.
me!
Sour grapes. Great victory. NBC, the winners in the obstacle course event. Captain Haggerty, come on.
28-year-old Patrick McDuffie.
Good show.
All right!
So NBC gets 100 points, CBS 75, the trailing ABC team 50 in the obstacle course event. We've got a triple tie here now, Telly.
Triple tie.
CBS, NBC, ABC,
It's
a triple
exciting.
tie. Very close.
So close, baby.
Thanks, Telly.
Close as these cigarettes in the pack that I have in my pocket.
Yeah.
I think this might be the closest of battle we've seen so far.
Yeah.
The other two are kind of runaways, as I recall.
I really think they worked hard to figure out good teams because CBS is all like good athletes, and they got some comedians in there, yes, but they did not put a lot of the hotties on the screen.
Well, not the comedians either, because I haven't seen JJ Walker beating anything.
Yeah, I think he's playing a couple of things later, but the captains were very judicious about what they would play.
I'm just noticing this music is like at the end of every like Burt Reynolds movie. Whatever that music was. I just, Oh, here we go. Another great segment.
No, Michelle Phillips in slow motion. Let's just. Oh yeah.
Let's all pay the proper homage and respect.
As usual, they use a lot of licensed music because back in the day, if you had a BMI and an ASCAP license, you were okay. You were covered for playing popular songs. We don't have that protection, so we are not monetized because right now we're getting charged for this.
We're not monetized.
The person that put this up originally isn't, but we are.
Right, guys.
Well, actually, yeah, they're monetized like crazy. That's why we have to get past all those commercials.
That's right.
Maybe it pays.
Yeah, seriously, yeah.
If only.
That's a good point. Did Lindsay Wagner ever appear on Battle of the Network Stars?
No.
Or Lee Majors, for that matter?
I could take a quick look at the wiki page.
I mean, talk about a natural casting there.
She was very athletic.
Well, she was bionic.
replacing Gadget, quickly becoming the most.
Or is that only fiction?
This I could use.
No.
Wait, this I
I'm
could
not
use. Wait, what?
Oh, bowling time.
In a simply beautiful scene set high above the cliffs overlooking Malibu. They constructed the bowling lanes, and we're going to highlight what happened during the competition for you. Cheryl Ladd, so lovely, so versatile.
Such a good ball. Oh, not quite.
So versatile.
She could replace Farrah Fawcett, but she couldn't get better than a 2.
Gotcha. Put the bumpers.
That was the case. Then came Michelle Phillips.
Lots of
This was
Michelle Phillips
before
action here.
she injured her ankle in the obstacle course competition. Now look at this.
Oh, come on.
Nice.
Look at that.
Good delivery. Good action among the pins. And to Bruce Jenner.
Now, so far, Michelle's the star.
Really?
Just what I expected to do.
Easy sport.
Just what she expected to do. But
Exactly,
she
John.
controls her body on the approach, and then stance the release. And
Danny, maybe you don't believe it, but I'm grateful for it.
action among the 10 pins. Now to Telly.
I don't know what you were told.
Oh, my goodness.
Just concentrate.
I got it.
Remember, take the smile off Cosell's face.
Cigarette in hand.
We'll see if Jimmy
You know Tony's boss wants to punch him so bad.
Billy had his arm around him and he hadn't even gotten rid of his cigarette.
I love that. I love that. Cigarette in hand.
All right.
Oh, drink.
Robert Conrad.
Oh, they got you. Yeah.
Nope, don't have to drink.
This
Oh, sure.
guy is an athlete.
I'm going by the promo
Oh,
pictures,
let's
too.
go by the promo image too. Yeah.
Bob Blackshear. 42 years
You
of
did say, John, whenever we see him with a shirt on, doesn't matter which way. That's a good point. That's a good point. Topless bowling, starring Robert Conrad.
Pretty sure in the annals of topless bowling, this is probably one of the best frames that anyone ever did.
Now we go to Peter Isaacs, who, of course, is with Don Rickles and CPO shortly.
Oh!
3 strikes in
Oh,
a
nice,
row.
nice decisive strike
In the
there.
course of the competition, scoring on a cumulative basis, of course.
NBC,
Each member of each
killing
team
it.
adding up.
Billy, I know you're a great bowler, but how would Muhammad Ali, do you think, attack these lanes?
Oh, here we go.
The same premise. You gotta hit it right and then fall down. George Savalas was a washerwoman. How Cosell's a turkey. I knock them both down.
Go get him.
All right, some turkey, huh? Let's see if Billy Crystal, on his way to becoming a great, great star, is as good as
Great
an
ball, a great ball, a great ball!
Oh, that's nice. That's impressive.
on the PBA tour.
Look, when somebody grows up in snow, they spend the whole winter bowling. So do not underestimate people from the Northeast, from the northern states.
Concentration in the eyes, and now celebrate what you just did. A really remarkable
I like that
spare
anticipation.
for an amateur bowler. Young Billy Crystal being congratulated by his teammates. But there's a lot to Billy Crystal.
Oh, how much is he
Oh,
weigh?
here are the vitals.
Billy
I
Crystal.
love the blank
What's his weight?
Debuted on a show.
What's his
I'll
weight?
never forget.
Yeah,
no way.
Yeah, wait.
And his
Where's
favorite
They only give the weight to the women.
He's a devoted family
Trust
man.
me,
His wife,
Billy does not want you to know he weighs 130.
Yeah.
Jenny, they're age 4.5.
Exactly.
No, too.
Exactly.
Is that his little
You
girl?
win.
Boy, you're out of shape.
Go get your bathing suit on, huh?
How did I deliver my line, Daddy?
Oh, hi. Didn't expect it so early. Listen, I don't want to talk about the show. It's controversial. It's a big hit. It's a wonderful show.
Controversial?
But I'm not the kind of guy
Oh,
who
so-
go on bragging about what he's doing. And I mean, I'm just not that
Yeah.
way, huh?
Billy, you've said the show is controversial, and you and I both remember when
Blah, blah,
adverse
blah.
pressure groups tried to keep it off the air.
Adverse pressure groups.
Play the role of
We don't like to say Anita Bryant too loud. She might show up.
No, not at all, because we knew it was a good show. Yeah, it was a little scary with all of the action that was happening 3 months before we even came on. And 2, I knew where I was going with the character. I knew where the character was going. And I knew that all good stuff was going to happen. So in the end run, it's quality will out. And I think by the time the show has a chance to breathe, people see, hey, what's the big deal about the show?
Should have lasted
Now, a
longer.
dramatic scene from an upcoming episode between
Are
Jody.
you ready for a dramatic scene?
Really?
The big deal, huh? I mean, now that you know, am I any different? We're not friends anymore?
You don't look gay.
I'm still me. Hey, I'm still the Jody who plays tennis with you. I'm still the Jody who bowls with you. I'm still the Jody who laughs with you. And I'm still the Jody who counts on you.
You're probably not gay.
I am. And it shouldn't make any difference. And if it does and you don't love me now because of it, then you've never loved me at all.
Jody.
Come on, Danny.
Look, all these years
Grow up.
I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to listen to you.
He's not performing like a guy who knows there's a camera right in front of him, is he? Oh, yeah, he is.
Well, can you?
1977, folks. This is a lot.
Oh, and they're not underestimating the furor it caused when it came on. I remember.
That's true.
Are you kidding?
There you go.
No, we still friends. Not only are you gay, you're a jerk.
Billy
And I'm going to go on to become Blossom's dad.
Family man, stand-up comic.
He was in like, oh God, you devil, I think.
I'm really
Oh yeah, that was a good sequel.
But, it's ridiculous. I mean, as you see, I'm a nice average family.
Oh, here comes the dress.
Would much rather be playing professional baseball if I had my druthers. Well, thanks for coming.
Saw that one coming.
Called it a mile away.
No, they should have got him a nice evening gown.
Thanks, Billy.
I mean, Jamie Farr's right there. He probably has his whole wardrobe handy.
You know, it's very, it's a nice, California thing to wear the nice sundress. You know,
That's true.
You get to wear them everywhere.
This fella doesn't just boast. A big, strong man, a southpaw. Really
A big, strong
down the lane.
One role you may not remember Victor Vrench from is the dad to Deborah Winger in Officer and a Gentleman.
Down they go.
Oh, wow.
Forgot all about that.
A brief part, but a good one.
Wasn't he on Little House, Joe?
Oh yeah, we were mentioning Mr. Edwards.
Yeah, he's on.
And then he followed Michael Landon over to Highway to Heaven right after that.
That's right.
But in between, the reason he's playing for ABC because he was on a short-lived sitcom called Carter Country.
That's right. Which I used to watch. Oh, Telly's right in there, baby. Greek to Greek.
Oh my goodness, Telly. They're gonna say, okay, you're creeping me out.
My God. Hairless Zeus talking to Aphrodite.
Now this angle is all wrong for her to approach the pins. It needs to be like right behind her. See?
Oh, got it.
Oh, here we go. Name. Wait,
yeah, we're gonna watch
wait.
before. That sounds like a good recommendation.
32. Wait, here we go. What the hell?
Well, we got her weight.
Yeah.
So many things in her.
Look, no one needs to be 117 pounds. But I'm just saying.
I told you I like to go back in time. I wonder how many people remember.
Oh, Cosell's getting all flirty
you
again.
had on Broadway and your Tony Award nomination for Grease. You must think.
Oh,
back
that's
to
right.
that.
She was Rizzo in Grease.
Grease is a wonderful time in my life. A lot of Hollywood people do not know that I sing and dance and do all of that stuff. And Grease was great.
Of
course, all of her ex-husband's movies, and I loved her in Creepshow, the original.
After we did the first battle of the network stars, I decided that I was getting old and out of shape, and I'd better do something. So I started playing racquetball, and I love it. I really love it.
We love watching you play racquetball, Adrienne.
Is it her and Joyce DeWitt? Because I feel like it is. Is that Joyce?
I think you're right, John. Or just an attractive friend. I don't know.
Adrienne Barbeau, she is not losing her figure. Conrad is another kettle of fish. He's about to wind up the bowling competition.
Shirtless bowling.
No strike that time, but enough. NBC clinched the bowling competition. ABC was.
Why did he feel it was necessary not have a shirt on for bowling?
Hey,
it's very
he's
William
got
Shatner-esque
nice
of him, don't you think?
Oh, man, I'm going to lose money again.
Oh, this is killing
Barry,
me.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to lose another $50. Son of a gun.
You know what? Where's Donna Mills? I haven't seen her yet.
Why did dogs?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, here we go. Lassie.
That looks like a commercial for a test kitchen. Is that what this is?
Test kitchen. Available at joetownsend.com, friend.
Yes. Shameless plug at the most inappropriate moment.
Well, the cameramen have decided who their favorite cheerleader is.
Well, I don't blame them, and I see Karen Kay there again. I'm very infatuated with her as well.
Dear woman, Howard. They go 3/4 of the way down the pool, turn around a buoy, bring the kayak back to shore, and they exchange partners. Both have to be in the water before the exchange. It promises to be a very exciting event. And tell us about it, Howard.
I will, Johnny, but perhaps not.
Just
with
don't
the
try to turn on the heater, right, John?
Suddenly manifested right there. You
'Cause
see
you
the
can't have your
lane
kayak
order
and
of
heat
the
it too.
respective networks. And Christy McNichols starting for ABC's team. What a remarkable youngster at
80
age
pounds.
15. So many accomplishments already behind her, and yet seemingly unaffected by all of them. For instance, of course, she won an Emmy. Won an Emmy for playing in Family. And on that occasion, I think she showed all of this nation exactly the kind of youngster she is. So poised, and yet so
I have to
reasonable,
say,
so sentimental.
as much as I like
and
Kristen
yet
McNichol and
so
Meredith Baxter
practically
back then,
understanding at 50.
I really couldn't take that show.
And when she showed her emotions on the stage that night, all of America.
I'm glad it was on TV, but I never liked it.
I don't think has done anything.
I think it was the mother. She was always like looking all concerned and dour.
Sarah Thompson.
Yeah.
And I think
A much better actress in other things, but just didn't do it for me in that show.
if you learn more, I mean, you can get higher awards and everything like that. But that's
Man,
not
she's
it.
only
It's
15.
Exactly what's right.
She'll get heavier.
Give her time.
You know, she was great in a couple of Neil Simon movies too.
Oh yeah.
As she plays her role in Family.
If I
This
sing
is music
over
that
it,
tells you, okay, get serious. We're gonna watch a little feature right here. Stop ogling the women.
Hi, buddy.
Willie Ames.
he's a horn dog. Don't let him in.
Before the candles blow.
Yeah, this is before he hooked up with that Charles in Charge character.
It's my mom's birthday.
Buddy.
It's her cake.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh wow.
I guess she wanted to brace it.
Did you ever want to see another one after you saw Little Darlings?
I'd really like you to keep wearing it.
You would?
Sure, if you want.
Another crushable young lady at the time, though, Tatum O'Neal.
On one condition. We've got to get something straight.
Yeah, I know.
It's this.
Your
I was just about to ask if they're brother and sister. I now have my answer.
Yes, they are.
So what was he in the show? Just somebody's friend?
Willie Ames?
Yeah.
Her boyfriend.
Oh, just her boyfriend. Okay.
Yeah.
Most of my friends feel, like I'm a normal kid because I am.
Yes, it was, John. You're correct.
My fans
Little
feel
Darlings
I'm,
was, yeah.
I'm real special. and
Matt
everything.
Dillon also.
But I like to be treated
Right.
normal. I don't like to be treated different.
We're not going to treat you anything but normal in the battle of the network stars. You better come through. You understand?
Yep.
Says this guy's creeping me out.
That was very creepy, wasn't it?
As she starts inching away from him.
Listen, you little punk, you're no princess here. I got Michelle Phillips right over there. You think you're special? You're nothing.
You gotta earn your keep, little one. Yeah.
We're ready to look at this event as quickly Christy McNichol takes the lead. What do you think?
John, I'm gonna go out and say that I don't care what the topic is for any given episode of Retro Rangers. You gotta do some Cosell every week. That's my new requirement.
I think you might remember this from the first time that we all did this together with Battle of the Network Stars, but I had this sudden moment of like, wait, I think Howard Cosell was very good at this. I hated him my whole childhood. I think he was actually really good. Oh, look at McNichol in the lead. I'm telling you, that's some back power. Is that Lance Kerwin?
I think so.
James at 50. Battling it out with Kirsty McNichol at 15. Parker Stevenson. Go home, everybody. Parker Stevenson's going to clear the board.
There's 2 key points in this race. One is the exchange. The other one is going around the buoy because they're the hardest. And
Karen K.
Hello, Karen.
My tutor.
CBS.
My tutor.
At this point. ABC
Mother to Jason Bateman and It's Your Move.
Oh, that's right.
Short-lived NBC sitcom.
Kevin Dobson.
Kojak's sidekick.
Yeah, pretty much taking over for the Kojak level, the Telly Savalas level of manliness on the CBS team.
Giving ABC what may be an insurmountable lead. NBC, as you just saw in the middle lane, is developing a big lead over CBS. But Belinda Montgomery may have some trouble with this buoy, Bruce.
A woman
from
Atlanta.
maneuvered around there, and as you can say, she almost went
Oh, no.
right there.
Yeah.
Parker Stevenson
It's Parker.
coming in strong. He should. He was in the crew team at Princeton, right?
No question about it.
Wait a minute. Parker Stevenson was on the crew team at Princeton. He's New Jersey royalty.
Belinda Montgomery is still stuck on the rope.
Patrick Duffy yelling invectives the whole time.
Come on, Barry, join in. We got to have 3 Howard Cosells going at the same time.
I'm trying to think of where the Parker Stevenson rest stop is in New Jersey and why we don't have one.
Abe Kaplan. Abe Kaplan going as fast as he goes when the mob shows up to collect his gambling debt. This is just a
Up
joke.
his nose with a rubber hose. Where's Barbarino when I need him?
What? Where?
He tumbles out. Now it's the turn.
Revealing his receding hairline in the wet water.
He said what Christy McNichol did to Bobby Conrad a year ago.
I used to watch it.
And of course, Jimmy MacArthur in for CBS.
It was actually Saturday Night Live with Howard Cosell. He got the title first.
Yeah. Oh, Kaplan's so smart. He comes in and then he takes his oar and he makes them pull him in. See?
Concentrate on
He did.
second and third. There
He
they
did.
are.
Conrad,
Chris
there
they
are. He should be able to do pretty well around here. But he's doing very well for his first time ever getting in that robo. And looks like Conrad sort of spinning his wheels there. He's not getting anywhere.
Oh, Conrad's been being a butt of all the jokes today.
Yeah, Caitlin's bagging hard on Conrad.
Hey, Conrad, suck in your gut. What's up? You think somebody's watching?
That's why Christy's so light. He's eating all the sandwiches at craft services, not leaving anything for her.
All right, here's Chris DeRose, our San Pedro beach bum. Does anyone even remember that show?
Not it or him.
I used to watch it back in the beginning.
I have a vague recollection, but obviously it wasn't long enough for me to indulge to memory.
I think a young Stuart Penkin was on that show, I believe.
Oh,
here you go. Here's the superheroes. Haggerty trying to make up for some time.
Oh, whoa.
Dang, commercials come at the worst times. That's better.
There we go.
Tearing it up.
Right here. It seems like ABC's got the win with no problem whatsoever.
Yeah, make them pull your order like Gabe Kaplan did. Oh, was that the finish?
They're so close now. Wagner has lost ground to Dan Haggerty.
Oops. Dan Haggerty catching up to Lyle Wagner.
Wagner doesn't seem to be doing
He's not exactly built for this type of race either.
Well, the question is, do you have a guy who's really strong in the pulling ability and he doesn't weigh too much? Because Haggerty is your problem. He's creating a lot of drag.
That's what I mean, yeah. He's better suited to like strength competitions. Bad boy. Bad boy? Yeah.
Every girl loves the bad boy.
Wow.
Stuart Pankin, when I met Stuart Pankin, he was the sweetest man in the world. So
ready to talk to the winners, Bruce Jenner.
Abe, it seems like the ABC team.
I remember what was it called, Not the Network News or something on HBO.
Oh, not necessarily
the news. That's it.
Arm feels good. Chris's arm feels good. Parker's arm feels good. Chrissy's arm, we're good. We're gonna win the whole thing.
Hey, what are you doing? What was that? Was that just Mr. T impression?
Might have been. No, 77 is too early for Mr. T.
Yeah, it's a little early for him.
All right, Kaplan's team comes up top. Well, there you go.
Okay. There goes that animation again. Sort of.
So the cumulative scores of that which you've seen up till now, ABC with a 25-point lead over NBC, a 50-point lead over CBS. Remember, the contestants are selected by the event organizers and not by the network.
Now, when do you guys explain this? What are the contestants are selected by the event? What does that mean? He's put it that way twice now.
Out of the trap like this, but we don't.
That's a good question.
Do they just match the contestant to the type of competition, so for their physicality, or
maybe different guy who played Angel on Rockford Files?
Yeah, he's a name escapes me. Somebody find it. Great character actor for over the years.
It was channeling his inner hillbilly, hopefully, because it sounded pretty racist. And back in those days, you could get away with that a lot.
Oh, sure. Lest anyone doesn't realize it, we are not watching PC content here tonight.
Oh yeah. Don't anyone look for that.
Which of course gives us carte blanche to not be PC ourselves, I guess. At least that's how I see it.
This
no one's called me on it yet, so
this is insane.
She was a cutie, wasn't she?
She was so cute. There you go.
Pout, the pout.
There you go, Diana.
What is she not good at? Hello, folks.
If there's anything she's not good at, it doesn't matter, John.
Cheryl. Oh boy.
Oh, there's Donna.
That's your Donna. There's your Donna.
There was Donna. I guess she's
Baby
golfing.
bar. Yeah. That's got to be Lyle. All right, there's Michelle again.
Oof. We need lots of slow-mo, guys. Not of that.
Larry Wilcox.
Go
Red
Rerun.
Berry.
Has he actually competed yet in anything?
He was the person who showed.
Yeah, he was demonstrated.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Henny Marshall.
A lot of these remind me like when a friend takes pictures of you to put on Facebook, no matter what you look like.
CBS gets off their no-hitter with James MacArthur making his shot and tying Dan Haggerty of NBC. Look at that.
Oh, John. Teabagging. That's a good one, though.
Dave Kaplan's won a few $100 playing golf. I'm just going to guess.
Or, but like, is the contest to shoot the ball into the ocean? Oh, there it is. I see.
It's basically darts. You try to get as close to the center as possible. Playing it safe.
I missed green at first. They're just going to be whacking these into the ocean.
This Seinfeld episode. Oh, here we go. Here's Fred.
Oh, Rerun.
The chip shot in sand. That is a tough shot. Everything I know.
Oh, he did. Good for Rerun.
Howard, this was a tough shot, even for a good player. And these stars really tried, and I think played a lot of really good shots. We had a great time down here at Malibu Beach.
I admire Fred Berry also for. Oh, wait a minute. We got to see
No, really?
250.
How tall is he? Oh, there's no height.
The many versatile stars representing the networks in this
I think it's about maybe 5'9", maybe.
As a professional dancer. You'll see him right
Here we go.
now, 16 stars above the
Time for the lockers.
At a disco called 9000.
Oh, he's at a disco.
He puts it, we've got rhythm. How does he have rhythm? You know that
But not inside Diana. No proportion there.
Oh my God. You remember your 20s when you could just bounce up and down for hours?
Sure. What do you mean your 20s? I still do that, John. Come on.
Good job for you, Rerun.
Hey, Rerun.
Man, poor Fred Berry. He talked himself out of both series, man. When they brought it back later, what's happening now? They just fired him after 1 year because he wanted too much money.
Oh my gosh. Damn, Fred.
Yeah, got a little bit too inflated of an ego there, I think.
You got to be careful with the golden goose, man.
Oh, yeah. It's fleeting.
Dobson.
Then switches to her right.
Now, how far should she be?
Robert Conrad checks the.
Oh, here we go.
Wasn't he wearing a tank top?
Starting line. Thank you.
Please don't tell Mr. Haggerty that happened.
His smelly arms wrapped around you.
They all went home smelling like a bear.
I like how the female contestants are scantily clad while the cheerleaders are wearing like high school cheerleading outfits.
And the star of Laverne and Shirley, Penny Moss.
Yes.
Yes, indeed, Raphael. And Knots Landing. I'll keep bringing that up.
Oh, yeah.
Third, Christy McNichol from Burbank, California.
Representing Burbank.
The finest cheerleader in the history of Erasmus Hall High School, the best busboy ever at the Laurel in the Pines Hotel in Jersey, the captain of the ABC.
One of the best covers ever of Mad Magazine was when they drew Gabe Kaplan hair and mustache on Alfred E. Newman.
Westchester, New York, and Princeton University, Parker Stevenson.
Good heavens. Is Parker Stevenson like the golden, like the silver spoon guy?
Must be. I just know he's way too old to be a Hardy Boy, but that's my opinion.
Did you know that with a powerful DIY system, you can pull fresh clean water right from the air around you?
I'm sorry, I'm watching someone drink trash water. It's really very interesting.
Oh, I know you're hovering that over that skip thing, just waiting for it, John, that countdown.
It's also New Jersey.
We got a lot of Missouri people on this show.
Yeah, show me.
Fun fact, James at this point has no job. Hawaii 5-0 is off the air.
And then the lovely Adrienne Barbeau with a
Adrienne Barbeau.
Adrienne Barbeau.
She's from Wilmington. What?
What's interesting is that Kevin Dobson would go on to have more hair later.
Paid good money for that hair.
He must have. And look, we have JJ competing.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Got them all out of order.
Now, here's a timeless beauty.
I love Eleanor Donahue.
Yeah.
Belinda Montgomery from Toronto, Canada.
Big Dan Haggerty.
The local boy from Malibu.
Ah, yeah, Donna.
Yay.
My girl.
From Fullerton. Orange County in the house.
Getting ready for the 880-yard relay.
Oh, wait a minute.
This being a little different, not only because of the competition, but also because the relay itself is a little bit unorthodox. So why don't you explain to us and break it down?
Hey, Caitlin, what do you know?
Passing zones for each lane. Now, there's 7 runners on a team, 3 women, 4 men. Now, the first 6 runners have to run 110 yards. The last runner, 220 yards. So he's got his work cut out for him. And for the call of the race, let's go to Howard Cosell.
Thank you very much, Brucey. And there's an interesting strategy development. The race about to begin. Penny Marshall inside lane, Lyle Wagner middle lane, and Lance Kerwin outside lane. Staggered start.
Go, James.
The strategy
Come on. James at 15 miles an hour. Eleanor Donahue getting ready to grab it off of Kerwin.
Lyle Wagner, however, struggling a bit. Penny Marshall didn't do that badly. Look at Cheryl
Cheryl Ladd.
Ladd.
What a firecracker.
Look at her. Look at Cheryl.
I mean, again, the angle's wrong, but we'll take it. No, wait a minute.
Strong runners are still coming up. They're in great shape.
That's the key. Jimmy MacArthur handed a nice
I know. Did you get permission? What the?
Christy McNichol is moving up. Karen Kay laboring terribly.
Oh, Karen Kay feeling the drag.
A nice lead for NBC.
Come on, Karen.
As he passes on. But here goes Gabe Kaplan. Gabe Kaplan is racing against Belinda Montgomery. And
He's eating up Belinda Montgomery.
We were surprised that Gabe Kaplan is such a good athlete.
Gabe Kaplan is your classic sandbagger. He makes you think he's not a good athlete. He's a very good athlete.
Yeah, definitely got speed.
That's how he wins all his bets.
Haggerty has that wind drag.
Yeah, this
He's
is
gonna
not a tap
tackle him.
of his physique.
He's got that beard.
Donna, go Donna. Go.
This kid is some.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna catch Billy Crystal.
I bet you'll close the gap though.
On the final lap, ABC way ahead. Donna Mills died.
Peter Isaacson,
moving along
whose
now.
stride is about 12 feet long.
He is running barefoot.
He's running barefoot. Tarzan, for God's sake.
Yeah, where's the vine? You can just swing across.
And it can really hurt the bottom of your feet. I'm surprised. He seems to be struggling a little bit, but no problem.
How would you do that?
Why would he go barefoot?
Yeah.
Macho dumb.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Congratulations, Chris DeRose, the anchor man. Chris, face this camera. Congratulations. You
Face
ran
the
that
camera. You're only
look at that, idiot.
only ever done one TV show.
And the team captain finally came through. It was
Is this the guy from the show I've never heard of?
Yes.
Great running game. Well, it's a
San
For a moment, I thought it
Pedro.
was Greg Evigan.
person they held. And when our four guys started, women were fabulous. We had these young women were really.
That's what this show needed was BJ and the Bear.
Look at Chris DeRose
Evigan.
in slow motion.
I mean, we could do a show on Evigan because he was one of the guys who had the most pilots that were never picked up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's also running barefoot, so I know I must be screaming from the.
I just want to hear that dopey BJ and the Bear theme song.
They got 100 points for the win.
BJ McCain, it's his best friend, Bear.
With 50, and so the lead now in the cumulative scoring of the events you've seen up to
Chris DeRose. I wonder what his story was because that show did not last a whole season, if I remember correctly.
Probably not.
Frank Robinson is a certain baseball.
Let's bring some real athletes in now.
Already in baseball
Seriously.
history as the first black manager. He lost that job with the Indians, but believe me, he'll be back. He presided over the whole competition as the commissioner, enforcing the rules involved in each event. Now the baseball dunk is.
Oh, are we doing a dunking thing this episode?
They said that last year you hit this on the first shot. And I'll tell you one thing. I'm not taking any chances this year myself. So here you go. Goodbye, Bruce.
Bruce Jenner knows what it is to be victimized, to go into the suit. Quickly, the rules. If you hit the target and the victim is dunked, 3 points. Hit
Now,
the target, but the
I hope this isn't going to be a
victim doesn't
dunking
go down,
competition with only guys in the
one
tank.
point. Now let's pick up with
It might be.
Oh, I want to see Jamie Farr get dunked.
All I remember is the dude. Jamie Farr is so
Well,
good as the donkey.
Yeah, equal opportunity, I guess, you know. At least the nose kept him floating, you know. We had honker.
When you got a schnoz like this one, there's a joke you do where like never swim on your back because then people will think there's a shark attack.
At 17, he played King Lear.
Yeah.
Go ahead, I got something here.
Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal, what
Man,
an
they're
eye.
all just nailing it, aren't they?
Of course, once had a baseball scholarship, wanted to be a professional baseball player.
We've got to get to the episode where it has Heather Thomas in the dunk tank. That's my only request.
So see if you can do it again, you little twerp.
I know it's not this one, but it's coming.
Keep it up, I'll sign you with the Morris office. Come on, Crystal, daddy-o.
Oh, wait a minute. Didn't he hit that?
Jamie Farr went down.
That looked like a miss to me. I'm sorry.
Wind velocity or something.
No, that he didn't even hit it.
Yeah. See, look. Instant replay.
Does he hit the arm?
I think it bounced back and hit the arm or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Because he hit the netting behind it.
One of the Hartley boys.
The Hardly boys. Oh, what? That was hardly good. Yes.
Easy done it, Sean.
Ah! You know what? You make fun of an Ivy League guy, you never know.
Now, is he like dry every time? Are they sitting around for half an hour between each contestant?
Versatile actor Jamie Farr is. Remember
What?
Sidney Poitier in the Evan Hunter classic Blackboard Jungle?
Oh, there he is.
Jamie Farr, who played Santini in that brilliant movie.
I did not know that.
And Jamie Farr went down on his own.
Oh, this is perverse.
No,
we got
now
Jamie
it
Farr in a
is.
speedo.
Now,
We have
now,
Cheryl
now
Ladd
it's
playing the
perverse.
ball.
Yeah.
That just doesn't. That's not cool.
You know what? You gotta give some love and credit to the fact that they're like, we're not gonna always put the women in the dunk.
I guess.
Newest angel.
And look, they're putting up her stats. I guess she's the athlete. Okay, I get it.
Is an immensely serious young lady.
I do love the married blank status.
And when you talk to her,
No, she's also
she's
peachy.
got a sense of where she's at. Let's meet her.
Okay.
I remember seeing you on a movie set in Northern California. I had the feeling you were pretty discouraged and maybe ready to quit.
At various times ready to quit, I think, over the 7 years, but it had been a dream for so long, and it had been
She played
something
some
I wanted
interesting
to do
roles
for
later
so
in her
long,
career
and
too.
getting myself out
She
of
is
South
so
Dakota was a
pretty.
major
Oh
step.
my God.
Oh yeah.
You know, there were a lot of people
Such a
there who said I would
perfection
never
of
be and never do
features. Like,
anything, and a lot of people who
good
were
heavens.
encouraging, and it
Look
took
at
a
this.
combination of all of those people
The rookie angel.
that got me here, and that, you know, the people that said I couldn't do it.
like Farrah
How much
Fawcett and
help
Lee
have you had
Major.
from your husband,
Yeah.
David Ladd?
You can't
after
replace
all this
me. Well,
son?
I mean, I gotta say, the
Greatest of
opening
all
shots of
Hollywood
her in swimsuits and Charlie's Angels.
Oh, enormous help.
Hard to
He's a
beat,
wonderful
hard to beat.
person, as you know. He's very together, and he's.
But
been in
seriously, I think
business for
I
20
think a very
years.
versatile actress.
Roller coaster ride. I've been up and down and then up and down.
Who's this guy?
That's the business. That's all I knew.
I think that's the husband, but like,
Oh.
does she look like she likes him?
You know, I mean, I got to tell you that when I was making
I don't want to see this guy.
Joe.
Put the camera back on Cheryl. There you go. Come on.
Joe wants all the cutaways to be her.
It's not fun.
That looked like Alan Ladd.
Alan Ladd,
Related
yeah.
to Alan Ladd.
It was either David who was depressed, and
Yep.
I was saying, "Are you kidding?"
Well, no, I thought
And,
Suzanne Somers
and
married
I
Alan
would
Ladd.
say, "Oh, I can't do it. Let's just go buy a little store somewhere and have 12 kids and just."
Alan Ladd's the Alpha
It
Beta
never
spokesman guy,
happened at
right?
the same time, so one of us always called the
He
other
was
one
a
through
he was
the
a
depression,
big
and
movie guy.
got
That
the other
Yeah.
person fired up again.
in radio he did Box 13, right, Ralph?
Oh, can we hit that skip, John?
Maude,
You're interrupting.
wait.
You're interrupting Cheryl here.
What?
Another
Does
facet
he mean-
of
what?
Cheryl's
Oh,
talent.
man.
She can sing too. From beauty to the beast, Victor French.
Victor French, the shrinking violet.
Now we'll say quickly with I did enjoy Jordan Ladd, her daughter, in Tarantino's Death Proof.
Oh,
That was a fun part for her. Oh, that's right. Thank you, Diana, for the correction there. I'm on button.
Big hairy bastards talking back and forth. Boom! Boom goes the dynamite. I'll bet Dan Haggerty and Victor French have had more than one drunken carousing night.
Oh, no doubt.
Stumbling out of Trader Vic's.
I mean, if he was still on Little House, he'd still have his trademark beard.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's talk about our mustaches.
Oh.
Network stars battle at football. Next.
Unbelievable.
The football
Had no
event is
idea.
a tough and demanding competition.
Ah, there you
and
go.
each captain has to prepare his disciples for it.
Now, we haven't seen a lot of Jimmy J.J. Walker, have we?
No,
He's competed in one event that I've seen. And we didn't see him compete. We just saw him get in line.
Frame of mind.
Yeah.
Teaching Donna Mills. You just saw that.
Oh, Donna.
And Kevin Dobson.
I'm sorry, guys. I can't help my reaction to Donna Miller.
Dobson, her eyes are up here.
Dan Haggerty. Well, listen to him.
Yeah, you should talk, John.
And it's no good if they catch you.
Oh, ye of little discipline.
Use these hands. We're starting with a clean, fresh slate.
As soon as you say something wrong, I'll point it out.
Haggerty, a big broth of a man. At 15,
Oh, look at him without facial hair.
Strapping young man.
didn't wear a beard. Now,
No wonder he grew a beard.
in
Kind of dopey
Frontier
looking.
Fremont.
Joe.
That's right, his big sponge. Mama's gonna get pissed.
What?
Yeah. How bad
Oh,
is that idea?
whoa.
Wasn't Grizzly Adams like a real dude?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna jump.
That's not a real bear, folks.
No.
Hold
Not the one he's
on.
holding.
It's a baby in a costume. Baby stunt baby.
It's Lance Kerwin in a fur coat. But that's a real
That
bear.
little boy will one day jump off a cliff and grow a beard, maybe. But right now,
Well, don't encourage him, Howard.
I wonder where that kid is now.
He's probably dead because Howard told him to jump off a cliff.
Close to the rainbow, close to that pot of gold, the cash. Now we're
Pot
gonna
of
play
gold,
national
baby.
pastime, I guess. Many people consider it that. And here to represent
I'm missing the trademark lollipop.
top referees of the National Football League, Mr. Jim Tunney. Hi, Jim.
Telly, nice to see you. We're ready to go.
Oh, good, Jim. Now, look, this is a game of football that I've never
Hey,
seen
everybody,
before.
I got my hands on a zebra. Look at this. Sad.
Yeah,
I need him to speak. I'll pinch his shoulder or I'll hit it.
Telly, this is a passing game where the passer.
Where's my cigarette, you bum?
Oh,
I am around you. I lost.
Yank your ear.
So the pass and catch it in the end zone for 5 points, or catch it within the 5-yard line, the goal line for 2 points. The rusher tries to get to the passer, and if he does so, he gets 1 point.
You're beautiful. I guess the clock ran out. We understood.
You're beautiful, baby. Hey, can I smack the ref like this? Is that all right?
He slapped the cheek. Yeah, exactly, Joe.
boy,
He's a good boy.
Yeah, it's $20. Go get yourself a
Kick his ass later. Made me look foolish other times.
Cape can spiral a football. A nifty throw. Aiming it
A nifty throw.
who outsized Jimmy Walker. Look at this.
Oh, there's Jimmy.
Jimmy
He did something.
all he could. Good defensive play. But Victor grabbed it in, and
Victor.
ABC beats CBS.
You know, John, I have to say I'm very
To
happy for you. There's no
against
shortage of Adrienne
ABC, the
Barbeau
winner to go against
footage tonight.
ABC in
This
the
is
final.
Barbeau heavy, and I have to say, no notes.
Dodges Peter Isaacson. Lofts it to Adrienne.
Oh, but she missed that easy catch.
All right, let's not ask why.
Oh, I'll tell you why, because they got away.
When you get the ball, you have to pull it in, right? But if there's already stuff there, it might pop out of your hands.
Let's see. See? She was counting on her boobs to make that catch. That's the problem.
Lost in the cleavage.
She'll get it next time. Let's do this.
Will be the wide receivers.
Oh,
Kevin
Jamie
Dotson
Farr?
ready to
Is he
try
on
to
QB?
strike
No.
back. Bruce, let's watch this. Quick short pass to Jamie Farr. Flag down. What did you see?
John, are you sure about Wi-Fi being off? Because I thought it went into the early 80s.
Maybe.
I think it's still going. I don't think they ever had anybody that was not, still currently on the show.
Look at that beautiful pass. That gorgeous spiral. Holy cow.
Would that be considered like interference?
Pass interference. Yep.
Wilcox is an animal. I just want to say.
King Lear at 17, so he knows what he's about. 5-1.
And he had the good sense to quit on chips when it was like halfway done.
A quick short one again. That one inside the 5-yard line.
Man,
For 2
Wilcox is
points
all
again.
hands.
Jamie
Watch
Farr,
out,
the
folks.
receiver. So Jamie Farr
He's
at
practicing
the
when he plays
moment,
against
slow
Barbeau in a
motion
minute.
As you look at him again, Brucey, the hero.
He's getting the job
Brucey.
done, that's for sure. You can see the pass right here as it comes into his
No
arms.
wonder she
Look
wanted
at
to change
that
the name to
beautiful
Caitlin.
technique. He's watching that
They won't
ball
even be
come right
calling her
into his
Brucey
hand.
anymore.
Another
Sick and
Biletnikoff.
tired of
That's
that.
what we'll call him. Okay, 7-1.
Wilcox is an
CBS.
elbow
Farr
thrower. You
trotting
just
off
know.
the field.
You just
The
know.
lionized hero at the moment. Wagner in there now. Big Lyle Wagner.
Big
Big Law Wagner.
Also in there. but
Big Adrienne Barbeau.
my bad.
Not
Wait a
as
minute.
big Jim McNichol.
And it goes to Wagner again. Inside
Oh,
the
come on.
5-yard line. Two
Come
more
on.
Points, the score.
Wagner's
9-1
everybody's All-American.
CBS
Come
over
on.
Yeah.
ABC. Let's look at Wagner
Oh,
again.
Look at
beautiful
that
post.
move right across
What a
the
post?
middle.
I don't remember.
You just can't ask for anything better than that, Howard.
Brucey, a simple square out. 9-1.
Simple square out.
CBS in the lead. That's the end of the offensive plays.
I wonder how sick and tired Caitlin's getting of being called Brucey through this whole episode.
What a lovely. The football competition.
I have a feeling she was never fond of that particular nickname.
ABC trailing
Hey,
CBS
Howard would take
9-1.
liberties. Everybody knew that about
Oh, of
Cosell.
course.
Control of the football. Eager to win this event.
and have one last shot at ABC in the tug-of-war.
All right.
Belinda Montgomery, Peter Isaacson, getting instructions from Dan Haggerty.
Catch it this time, Adrienne.
Wagner and Adrienne Barbeau.
No, she's on defense now. She's got to prevent the pass.
Well, she's intercepted then.
Intercept, baby. Linda Montgomery, can she do it? Or is it going to Isaacson?
Haggerty, quick pass. Peter Isaacson, touchdown. That makes it 9-6.
You spiked it. I freaking love that.
Up 5 points.
That's illegal now, isn't it?
It is.
Isaacson came up with a big grab. You can see it right here. He comes straight out.
Well, the guy looks like he's 8 feet tall.
Hesitation right there. Throws Lyle Wagner off, but watch this catch. A diving catch right on the ground. Snaps it right
Nice.
up and pulls it in.
Look for all the world like Russ Francis, the old world
Russ
tight end
Francis.
of the New England Patriots. Way to go, Peter.
The
Now,
8'4".
Jimmy is explaining to Captain Jimmy Walker of CBS, you've got to wait 3 seconds before you attack the pass.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are the rules, Captain Walker.
Oh, it doesn't count?
Maybe now he understands them. Haggerty dispersing
That's
his
terrible.
troops again.
Oh, man.
JJ was allowed to negate that. That's
Surveying the
terrible.
field. The ball to be flipped to Haggerty.
Linda
There it is,
Montgomery.
handed over by referee Jim Jones.
She gonna get it?
Haggerty
Yeah, she
again.
is.
Isaacson again, Bruce.
Oh.
He's tough. He's got some good moves. A big man. He's going to be just pulling that ball right.
Big
in.
Peter
You can see
Isaacson.
it again in slow motion. Makes a nice little hesitation again there, but watch the way he uses Adrienne Barbeau to
It looks
keep
like one of the old
Lyle away from him.
Taco Bell outfits,
Very
doesn't it?
well, and has the size of Bob Trumpy of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Bob Trumpy.
Okay. Defensive changes. MacArthur and Dobson in the defensive backfield for CBS.
Oh, okay.
NBC. Duffy in there now with Conrad.
Duffy
Jimmy
in there.
Walker always smiling.
Duffy and Conrad. Uh-oh.
Trailing 11-9. Haggerty overlooking the field.
Come on, Patrick.
From the official Jim
Rooting for you.
Again, the pass to Conrad. He got hit squarely in the face.
Oh, drink.
You see that?
Oh. You can be mad.
Conrad dives into the crowd.
He gets it right here. Makes a nice move. Got a lot of speed. Now watch the ball come right in. He puts his hands up. It goes right through his hands. Hits him right in the head right there. And in fact, it may give him
Boom.
the pictures here.
I hope you didn't like those kids, Mom.
Look at it. Little bit of blood on the upper lip as Conrad comes
Kind of pissed.
He's a tough guy.
Dan Haggerty with his
There's my damn battery on my shoulder.
Bills in there. And Larry Wilcox.
Oh, all right. Got Wilcox and he's got my Donna Mills.
Donna gets set.
Ooh.
Wide to Haggerty's left.
I mean, you know you want to throw it to Larry Wilcox, but come on.
Come on, throw it to
Throw
Donna.
it to Donna Mills. Come
The
on.
look downfield. The pass. Beautiful
Ooh.
pass to Wilcox. 16-9.
Very nice catch.
Yeah,
though,
it's
by
not
Wilcox.
fair to the girls, is it? I mean,
CBS. I don't really understand why Gabe
give them a
Kaplan
chance.
was slapping for NBC. Walker did his best to defend.
You know, Raphael, that's an excellent idea. If they ever bring it back again, they should do that.
That's the plain fact of the matter. So now,
Ooh, who's
NBC
got the clutch on Haggerty?
go against ABC in the finals of the football.
Does this mean that Haggerty's going to change out of that pantsuit? Because I'm telling you, I'm digging it.
Yeah.
Puka shell pantsuit. He's looking fantastic out
Versatility.
there.
But you know how we're talking about versatility. There seems to be somebody
What
else
is that
out there
around
in
his
the
neck?
booth.
Hello once again, everyone.
There it is.
Semi-live from Pepperdine University during this brief timeout in the Battle of the Network Stars competition, and rather heated competition it is, if I may add a journalistic note.
Very
With
good.
me, Muhammad Ali, the heavyweight champion of the world, in retrospect, looking back, perhaps the greatest athlete of our day. Muhammad's got an important announcement he'd like to make to you now. Muhammad, may I call you Mo?
Howard, you can call me anything you want because I'm announcing tonight right here on the Battle of the Network Stars program a new title defense. This is going to be my last fight, my toughest fight. I fought everybody. George Chuvalo was a washerwoman. Joe Frazier was a gorilla. He's ugly, couldn't sing. He's ugly, smelled bad. Ernie Terrell, his sister fought. There he is. That's the guy I'm going to fight. Look at him. Ugly, Howard. I'm so fast. I'm so pretty. I'm so fast. I can turn out the lights in my bedroom, be in the bed before you get your dog.
We've heard that.
Look at you. I'm
You guys
coming
are
for you,
right,
Conrad.
right.
What do you know about black sheep? I'm the black sheep. Won't get you, a white sheep. Come on, Conrad. You got
There it
knock
is.
that sucker off my shoulder. I want you, Conrad, because I'm the greatest fighter
Just a wig.
of all time.
We've heard that, champ. That's
all
a
time.
question.
That's right, Howard. All time.
We've heard that,
I'm
champ.
coming for everybody. I'm the greatest. Malachim Shalom Muhammad.
Malachim to you.
I think half the bed was sitting on this stiff skin effect.
Nothing new here. Back to you, Telly. Nothing new here. He keeps talking as the talent continues to fade. Back to the action.
Nothing.
Guys, I'm about to cash a check for $180,000.
Yeah, good for you.
To
Shut
get
up.
my entire car loan paid up.
Well, I recognize Muhammad Ali. I never knew who the other guy was. Don't understand the whole
Well, the toupee was wrong for one thing.
Billy Crystal is unquestionably one of the great young talents in this country. Now, ABC had to play NBC. And Gabe Kaplan, who quarterbacked
Man, poor Fred
ABC
Durkee
to
is a sports
victory in
bra.
the prior Network Stars competition, did his best. He went for the touchdown constantly, for the big 5 points. And he threw well, but not with good fortune. As you see
Pull it
right
in, pull it
there,
in, come on.
Penny Marshall dropping the football. NBC on the
Is she
other hand,
pissed?
Big Dan Haggerty
Big Dan
came
Haggerty.
through again. This team
And
was well
I'm
put
a pure
together,
gold.
threw beautifully, and Isaacson's size prevailed. So NBC won the football event, and they go against ABC in the tug of war.
Tug of war.
Extra
Woo!
per
Yeah,
man
tug of war already.
stake. And so it's NBC against ABC. If NBC wins, they'll be tied for first in points, but they've lost the competition because ABC has had more firsts and more events.
Whatever. Gotta make up rules as you go along, it sounds like.
Malibu Beach.
When Townsend gets bitter, it's really funny. It's scary, but it's funny.
The winning team of this event.
I just want to hear the BS, John.
It's getting
And
late.
so it's NBC against ABC.
Uh-oh.
If NBC
Here we
wins,
go.
they'll be tied for first in points, but they've lost the
No
competition
shirt, Joe.
because
No
ABC
shirt.
is
I'm not
No
drinking.
shirt. I know.
Thus, the extra $1,000 to
Yeah, you knew Victor French was going to be in there.
Let's get to the scene
Where's
of
Big
What are they
Fred
actually
Barry?
using for a rope? Because none of them have gloves on.
your
I don't
prediction,
think.
Mr. Jones.
Oh, just jump at me like that, Howard. I would have to say NBC would have the better team. They've got a strong bunch of good. You got a guy like Dan Haggerty out there, and he's a strong bull out there. He can pull. He can pull.
This is Dan Haggerty's event.
Prediction,
That's
Mr.
true.
Savalas?
Well, you know, because they got that 900-pound limit, you can trade in one Dan Haggerty for two smaller guys. And I'll go with the two smaller guys. I think that ABC's going to come through.
We'll find out about that, Telly. A quick look
That
at
made
both
no
teams.
sense.
900-pound weight limitation per
Come on,
team,
Telly.
100-pound total edge
They got
to
Kerwin
NBC.
on the
We're
NBC
ready.
team. I think
Well, they
last
probably have to do some degree of
Now that's Commissioner
balance
Frank
of power, you
Robinson
know.
right there in
Yeah.
the red, holding a blue
No,
flag around the rope.
I think it's a big vote of confidence.
Blue flag to
Yeah.
the white stake, and
No,
your
he's
side of
done
the
well.
water hole. When you've done that, you've won. We go.
He's not up front, though.
Conrad,
He's in
age
the middle.
42, the
Yeah.
man, the number one man.
Fred Barry, wisely the anchor.
Yep. Good choice of anchor. Who's the anchor on NBC? Was that Isaacson?
DeRoe's already in trouble. The whole of the
I'm not sure.
I love watching this show because it's the only time I'm ever interested in a sport.
Yeah, 'cause we watch this for the sports, don't we, John?
We sure do. Sports competition. Our only addiction is the competition.
Oh, cool. That's good incentive, Raphael. That was quick.
Thanks, John. Thanks for
Thanks,
coming
John.
in.
Be good, buddy.
See you, John. Thank you.
Always a pleasure, my friend.
That's my last one. And
Oh.
these two things have been great.
You heard him. Conrad said this was his last one.
Yeah, we'll see. Don't give him I thought he was going to get a kiss on the lips. I'm going to take him.
They picked up, remember, an extra $1,000 a person for their victory in the tug of war, even though ABC won the competition. So let's go in and join the winners. Captain Haggerty, come here.
Notice none of it's going to charity, just going in their pockets.
Congratulations, you got a victory in the tug of war. Nice victory.
Thank you, Howard. Thank you. It was a lot of fun.
Video calibration.
I was a little worried about the
That's
first
a
day.
throwback.
I love how you did it with your hands. Here's Captain Gabe Kaplan.
Put a little knob on the VCR.
Great. They're the strongest. They are. They're the strongest. So is a tie, right? We won on...
You won the competition, the most number of firsts. That's been made clear to our viewers. ABC, the championship team. But in the tug of war, with an extra $1,000 per person at stake, these people came through. Great
so it came out, we got even points. We got 700. They have 700.
You got even points, but they won by virtue of more firsts in event.
You know what they said in Brooklyn, Howard? Wait till next year. I want this man next year.
That's right, Suzanne.
ABC did win the team competition.
Looks like a grizzly there.
Sure does. I don't know how much longer his show lasts. That's the thing.
Oh, it was only on a single season, I'm sure.
Wait, Grizzly Adams?
It wasn't on long at all. Again, audience, clarify if you can, but
woo! Thank you, Suzanne. Big
I
dumb
think it's like the
tank
third time we saw
disappointment.
particular slow-mo footage.
Yeah.
Running that last leg.
Doing the
John,
last
be a-
thing
gotta
he
be a
would
contender.
ever do on television.
Dusk is setting upon us now at Malibu. It's time to take our
Get
lead.
back.
My thanks to my co-host Telly Savalas and to Bruce Jenner and David Moore for their help in this telecast, and to Dr. Banowski, president of Pepperdine University.
All right, camera crew, I need a good shot of the ocean.
To do, Jimmy Walker is
Come
back
on, you
his
can do
shot
better
with
than that.
report for CBS Channel.
Oh, God, he's going.
CBS may have lost this one, but the force of the eye will always be with you.
What was that? What? The force of the eye.
Oh my gosh!
Wow!
All right.
Wow!
Man,
Look at that, fellas.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
drained.
2.5 seasons.
Okay, longer than I
Oh.
thought.
Wow.
Well, I mean, I don't think he died during the show, but it wasn't long after.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a shame. I really like him. You know, he seemed like a
Oh,
very
yeah, he
likable guy. Yeah.
2.5 seasons.
Well,
Yeah.
when you're being chased by bears like that,
Jumping over cliffs and everything. That takes
yeah,
it out.
jumping off cliffs, exactly. So it's bound to happen.
You know, he just should have gotten a good lawyer show. He would have still be alive.
Well, he probably would have if he,
if
you know,
he was Ironside, years.
Yeah.
Years.
Save a lot of mileage.
The
I don't know, Raymond
ghost
Bro was
and-
around a long time because of that wheelchair.
There you go. The Ghost and Mrs. Muir, done.
Yep.
You would have been there for years, Joe.
Well, I got a crow about something, you guys. I mean, you know, I can't beat John at trivia apparently because I've tried twice and lost miserably both times.
Yeah.
By God, I beat you both at the drinking game tonight because every time Robert Conrad
Yeah,
had his shirt on,
yes.
I was there. And these were your rules, Barry. So
What was it? I was. I think I was distracted by the monies that I owe now.
the money. Who are you betting with, if I may inquire? Or is that confidential information?
It's a guy up in Patterson. I owe something.
Oh well,
to.
hey,
A guy named
A guy
Gabe Kaplan.
Momo. I owe Momo some money.
Hey,
Never
thanks
bet.
everybody who made it this far watching the show with us. We have got well, first off, let's do our own commercial because we didn't actually let a lot of commercials get by.
Download.com.
Yeah.
Download.com. Download.com.
Jerry, let's go to the club. for a simple graphic and I get this in return. I am such a fortunate man.
There's going to be a rave someplace, and that's going to be playing. And you'd have everybody at the rave just like, just flashlights, whatever.
And they're all like, play JoeTownsend.com.
Yes, exactly.
We have got a great show lined up for next week. Next week on Retro Rangers, I hope you will join us with our good friend, author and comedy writer, Chris Regan, as he joins us to watch clips from the great Irwin Allen, who, as much as Gene Roddenberry made Star Trek a great show about the future and philosophy and understanding, Irwin Allen was making crap shows about evil puppets.
Although there's one here I'd like to have, actually. One puppet in particular.
So Irwin Allen will be our subject, and we will do a watch party of the episode The Deadly Dolls from Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, which for some reason YouTube has no problem putting that up. It's all over YouTube, actually. So
thank goodness.
Pretty sure we're going to be able to watch that one. Also, coming up on Thursday, I got my best ratings on Mr. Weber's Webo Mystery, playing a Sherlock Holmes show. This is another very barefaced attempt at getting ratings. However, the guy playing Sherlock Holmes in this episode, the Guy Fawkes Society, I think is an excellent Sherlock Holmes. He's probably one of the least known. I'm not even going to tell you his name. You're going to have to tune in and hear his story from me.
Well, I know I'll be there.
Excellent. Thank you, sir. And then next Saturday, back in its regular time, will be Retro Trekkers, but a special kind of Retro Trekkers. This is a retrospective episode, and it is to celebrate the very first time that Commander Joe ever appeared on Starbase 80, our old series, SB 80.
Very cool.
This graphic is my favorite because Joe made himself Neelix.
I didn't have the nerve to make Flobo Neelix. I went the other way.
Very smart. Very well done. And you did make him Harry Kim, which I don't think he perceives as a burn, though it does work as one.
I hate to correct you, John, but just to make sure the joke lands, he's Tuvok here.
Oh, he's Tuvok. Oh,
I just didn't give him the hair.
Beautifully done.
Thank you, sir.
Beautifully done. Wait, did you put points on those ears? You did. Oh my gosh. I just love how you gave me that great hair, and I kind of look like political awful person Steve Bannon.
Well, I'll tell you a secret of the trade. In this episode, it's just Tom Paris's hair, which is not remarkable. Oh. So I went the extra mile and I gave you Sam Jones, Flash Gordon hair.
Oh, you are too good to me.
Oh,
you're too good to me, Joe.
You're quite welcome.
And those are all the shows coming up in the coming week. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys. We should probably call it. This one's 2 hours. Let's say goodbye.
My jaw is already aching from laughing so much, so it's probably a good time to adjourn.
Agreed. Barry the K, you are such a wonderful man.
Thank you so much for having me, guys. As always, 2 hours, not long enough. I can keep going. No, but
let's watch another one right now.
let's do another one right now. No, but thank you, guys, and thank you,
Barry,
everybody who joined us tonight too. So always a pleasure with you, gentlemen. Always so much fun.
Absolutely true. And thanks so much, everybody. Joe, thank you. And folks, that's it.
Thank you, Captain Barry.
Grab your popcorn, warm up your TV. Captain John, Commander Joe got something to see. We're all back in time to the golden past with the Retro Rangers, oh, it's such a blast. They're flying high with the Retro Ranger. Give it a try, and don't be a stranger. Ranger, strap yourself in for a fun-filled flight. Retro Rangers are flying tonight. Retro Rangers, Retro Rangers, Retro Rangers, Retro Rangers, Retro Rangers, Retro Rangers.